To start at 2025 with a victory at stage 1 from Louisiana, Bass Pro Shops back dangler, Justin Cooper.
Dang it. Where's my thing on? Rookie. Rookie hour out here. Rookie hour, dude. I was gonna let it float and I didn't take it off. That first cast, not first cast, but first fish in Potomac, about 10th cast. 2.5. Might be a squirrel bass.
Oh, he wants it.
That eagle wants it. That eagle wants that bad. If it was a brand, I'd give it to him. But I might need that fish on Thursday. So. Didn't know what it was. I knew what it looked like, but I didn't expect for it to be what it was. It's a 3-pounder. He gave me a high five, dude, on the way out.
I hope I got that. I really do.
I just had what felt like 2 brown bucks.
Another scoreable bass.
Do a flip.
What kind of fish you got? A dead one. I'll think it was a bass. All right. Midday update, practice day 1, Potomac River. It is hot. It is a scorcher out here. River's a little bit different the last time I was here. I was here a couple years ago for the invitational that my buddy Nick Hatfield won. A lot of hydrilla, a lot of it short. Hadn't found like some great hydrilla that I absolutely love yet. Bunch of eelgrass. Caught some this morning. Had a decent morning and not much since. Just trying to run these grass flats with a chatter bomb and just trying to find some bites, you know. Haven't been successful here as of late, but we're about to move to another area of the river and hopefully get something going. So we will check back in with y'all, I guess, after practice, day 1. 3 pounder, 3.5. Oh yeah, definitely 3.5. I had to let him eat it because Mr. Mark Davis was going by. Dang, dude. Why'd you do that? I'm sorry, dude. You have to break this up a little bit. There we go. 3.5 pounder, probably. Finally found an area, got some bites. I think that's the 6th bite I've had in just about 100 yards or so. It's been slow, man. It's been hot. Hard to stay in it mentally. Got one area this morning, and now I got this area right here that's got some bites, and I've had some random ones in between. But I think I'm gonna look around, just kind of see where the grass is good. I don't want to catch another one right here, so keep looking around just a little bit instead of really fishing. Putting on the trailer. It is hot. I am whooped. I need a little bit of that AC in my life. Thankful for that Ford app. I know that. I cranked my truck like 10 minutes ago. So it was actually nice and chilly when I got in there. That stuff is nice. We're gonna call it for the day. Feel like Louisiana heat. It's that hot 111 the truck says. Turn that wheel, please. Are you ready? All right, practice day 1, James River is a wrap. It was an absolute scorcher out there today. I think it's even gonna be hotter tomorrow. Not much wind to speak of. 100 degrees. Yeah, not fun. Feel like I'm back home at Toledo Bend on one of those dog day summers. Anyways, today was like so. Found 2 areas that I feel like have a population of fish, and then just caught some random bites here and there. You know, some fishing wood, some grass. My two areas that I did find that have population are both grass related. One of them is more of a brim bed, has some bluegill spawning around there, as well as some hydrilla. The other one is like some eelgrass and hydrilla, I believe. So look forward to seeing that. Hopefully it has some good potential come day 1 of the tournament. Tomorrow, game plan, we're going to run some history. Today I kind of ran some new water for the most part. It seems like the Potomac, in my history of being here, just about every time that where I end up catching my fish in the tournament, I might have 1 or 2 bites in practice there, and I just kind of evolve, you know, throughout the tournament on just a bite or 2 that I get in practice in the area. So I haven't had the best practice. Like when I top 10 in 2021 in the pro circuit, that was probably my worst practice I've ever had. Like literally catching like 4 or 5 fish a day, and turned out to be one of my best tournaments. So definitely not letting a kind of a slower practice get to me, because I know how it goes on this place. We'll look forward to tomorrow, run some history, run some new water too. But yeah, just try to dial in a little bit more, catching them how I've caught them in the past, just winding around a chatterbomb, winding around a speed worm, and yeah, flipping a little bit too. So we'll see how tomorrow goes, and yeah, it's gonna be another hot one. Man, day 2 of practice, I'm already sweating, and it's 6:45. Gonna be another hot one out here. We're down on the, I guess, end of the river, kind of closer to the ocean. Gonna fish a Aquia, Potomac, some main river stuff where I've caught them in the past. Just check some stuff, fish some new stuff. Hopefully find 2 or 3 areas that I can just kind of sit in for an hour or 2 and catch 4 or 5 scorables. Like that would be, to me, that'd be kind of clutch. That's usually how it goes here for me. I usually find a bite in practice and end up just expanding on that area and end up catching some. So that's what we're doing. We're just looking for a bite or 2 in a certain area, and we'll probably try to expand on it. Tide's just now starting to roll out. It was high tide, like slack high, about 30 minutes ago. So we'll have outgoing for about 6 hours. Tide switches about every 6 hours on tidal rivers. Is that grass? That's grass, not a bite. So we got 6 hours outgoing, then it'll get slack for 15 minutes or so, and then start incoming again. A dang Potomac River bass. We've only seen 2 of those today. That one should be a scoreable, barely. And it's 10:36. That's a no good.
Do a flip.
Do a flip. We're going to have to find them. It's a stretch that I caught them in the past last time I was here, and it's nice to get a bite off of it, but I'm almost all the way through it. And finally got a bite. That ain't good. I should have got bit off the very first one, not the last one. I don't think that one scored. Be close. Off the same tree, but Probably shouldn't set the hook, but it's only 2 bites down that whole stretch. Something I might not even be back to.
We ain't coming back.
I wish I could say, I ain't leaving. All right, midday practice day 2. Sorry, it is very hot at James River. My brain is not working correctly. Day 2 practice, midday update. There we go. It's hot and fishing is slow. I've caught 4 fish all day. I think I may have had 7 bass bites. You know, a couple that I didn't hook, but trying to make a couple areas work that I've caught them in the past and it's not doing great. I've seen a couple areas that, man, there's a bunch of life in there and I'm not understanding why I can't get bit. I've seen them, you know, blow up on brim and shad, and I just saw one blow up on something right there, but I'm not good enough to catch them. But it is what it is. It's time to start looking for some new stuff. Maybe run back to where had some productive success yesterday. May do that at the end of the day just to maybe elaborate on that area. Maybe maybe dial in 1 or 2 more spots kind of close. But we gotta dig deep. A few hours or 6-7 hours left to practice. Tide just swapped down here. It's about to start incoming, and yeah, we gotta go get on something. So we will see y'all later.
But it's not like it's like a cluster of them, it's like a whole stretch of them.
Yeah.
So like, you know, sometimes you go there and get 8 or 10 fish, and other times you go there and get a squat. Plus there isn't like a bunch of grass or a bunch of cover around there to keep the fish there this time.
Hey dude, check out my bass.
Huh?
I said check out my bass.
You got a bass?
I got a bass. No, just a 2-pounder.
Ron here earlier, I was like, dude, I remember this exact bay, there was like 15, 20 boats in this tournament, right? And there was people on the other side of the beach too. And nobody was catching anything. I mean, absolutely nothing. And this one boat come zigzagging through there, you know, throwing motor like damn near on high, and came through there and popped like 15 or 20 like casting to us.
Big.
Biggin?
Big, dude.
Biggin. Oh, Jesus Christ. God dang.
I told you. I told you it was a big one, dude. Little Potomac special. Best fish I've seen all week, or all day, too.
What's your favorite thing so far?
Do what?
I like the way this Potomac Creek looks at the moment.
That's funny, because I didn't like Potomac.
That's funny.
That's solid. Solid fish. Dude, they try to get me.
I've had quite a few bites.
Really? Oh. I wasn't gonna give them to you anyway.
Okay, good. I think it's time for you to go, dude.
Hey, be quiet, dude.
I caught me one on the horn, Cinco.
You you did?
I did. Not in here.
Well, it's not. So I'll put my hat right until I whoop another fly. They've been after Logan.
Flies?
Someone. What? He's about to crash out back there at least a dozen times today. Cute?
Pretty cute.
It is kind of cute, isn't it? Pretty cute.
See what you get.
Like to come off the top rope on your ass right now.
I would rather you not. Oh my gosh. You got a catfish? Big one?
Biggest one I've seen all day.
Don't get me in.
Catch them all around. Just whenever.
Yep.
We ready? All right. Practice is a wrap here at the Potomac River Bass Pro Tour, stop number 6. You know, I really like this river. I've been here twice before. I had a top 10 in 2021 in my rookie year on the pro circuit, finished 6th, and then I fished it another time when Nick Hatfield won, and I think I had like a top 30 or something like that. So done well here, but it's a little different this time. Kind of areas that I'm a fish is not areas that I've fished in the past. There's a couple areas that I will for sure, but going to be fishing some new water this week. As far as practice goes, I give it like a C. You know, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. But that's kind of how it's been on this river for me, practice-wise, in the past. I've never really like absolutely had stellar practices. Actually, the top 10 was actually my best practice that I've ever had on the tour. And when it comes to when it comes to bad practice, sometimes that can lead to really, really good tournaments like that. Was one of the worst practices when I finished 6th. So just kind of this place, it seems like, man, if you get a bite in an area or you get 2 bites, I've just kind of went to those areas and elaborated, you know, just kind of stuck it out, grind it out, and next thing I know, you know, I've got a decent weight, and hopefully that's how it goes tomorrow. I do have a few areas that I've gotten multiple bites. I think I've got 1 brim bed that I'm gonna fish, and I'm super excited about that. Hopefully they're still there and biting. I've caught 3, or I caught 1 in practice, and then shook a couple off really, really quickly, and kind of left that area before anybody else saw me there. And then, you know, just kind of went and checked some new stuff, went and checked some history, found another area in another creek that I've never really fished in the past, but I will spend a lot of time in there come tomorrow. And then, you know, that Aquia Potomac Creek that I've done a lot of my damage in the past, it just wasn't quite as productive for me. I do have a couple places down there that I will run to if I feel like I need to, if everything else isn't working, but those are kind of backup plans for tomorrow. So look forward to this week. I like this river. We fished the James last week, Potomac this week, so we're in that groove of tidal water. Here, I don't follow the tide as much as I do the James. The James, I like to run the tide, you know, hard cover more so. This here is a lot more grass flats, and that's what I'm gonna be pretty much targeting. I do have some certain areas, you know, on a low tide that I will go fish potentially. You know, and those aren't even spots I practice, just because, you know, they've been productive every time I've been here on a low tide, you know, whether it's, you know, a dock I go flip or a set of laydowns or something like that. I know they're going to be productive, so there's no sense in going to catch fish in practice that, you know, I can catch in the tournament. But yeah, it's super hot this week. It was the hottest practice that I've probably ever experienced. It was absolutely brutal. Heat index of 110, 115 during practice, so it was hard to stay in it mentally. But we grinded through it and look forward to tomorrow. It should be fun. I hope we have a good event. We just need a good solid event to secure ourselves into Red Crest, and just need probably a 3-pounder to solidify ourselves in heavy hitters as well. So that's the goal. Go out there, have fun, and yeah, let the chips fall where they may, and we will see y'all day one.